Professor Felix here from WKRP, your studio reporter. I just wanted to say that we had somebody down at the NASA Space Center all day today talking about Rover. We had a field reporter out there named Funky Felix. Now, Funky Felix, he's out there, and what he's doing is talking to all of the scientists, trying to figure out what is Rover going there for. Now, Felix, he was out there to find out about instruments. Hey everybody, how you doing? Yeah, it's Funky here. That's right, that's right. Guess where I was at today, Fitz? That's right, NASA. Can you guys say that? NASA. Yeah, NASA. That's right, I was finding out about instruments. How many people know about instruments? Come on, put your hands up. Maggie, Kim, you there? Come on. I know where you was. I seen you in the back. Well, let me see. They're going to put a whole bunch of instruments all over top of this rover thing. It's going to drive all over Mars. And, well, it's going to measure all kinds of different things. It's going to take some scientific measurements. And then from there, it's going to send them back to Earth and let us know what's happening up there. You know? So maybe I can, I don't know, maybe send my mother-in-law up there. She can go first. That's what I always said. So I'm going to talk to Eugene. Eugene is a scientist here at NASA. So, Eugene, what is one of the instruments that you is going to be looking at that's going to give you some information?
Well, I can tell you that the first instrument would be the water reader. Now, the water reader is there to tell us whether there is water on Mars, and second of all, is it something that the humans can use either to drink or to grow crops or something like that.
So, Eugene, what's the next thing, man? You know, like there must be another instrument that you guys are going to use. So what would that be?
Now, the second instrument is going to be the temperature gauge. Now, what it is that it's going to see if we as humans can, well, live on Mars, because you see, if it's too hot or too cold, then we won't be able to live there. So, yeah, temperature gauge, hot or cold.
So, Eugene, what's the next thing, man? You know, like there must be another instrument that you guys are going to use. So what would that be?
Now, the next instrument is the gas instrument. Now, what that does is it measures things in the air that we can't see, you know? So, you know, it's kind of like, well, we don't want to breathe in stuff, and then we would die. So, the gas instrument, it measures things in the air. And the last instrument that we were going to talk about was going to be the UV detector. Now, what that is there's ultraviolet rays that come from the sun, and those help, you know, grow crops and stuff. So, you know, we needed to understand if we could actually grow anything on Mars.
So, Eugene, what you're telling me is we're going to measure for some water, we're going to measure for temperature, we're going to measure for air stuff, you know, with gases, and then we're going to measure some of the UV rays coming from the sun, right? So all of that should at least make us, you know, able to go there someday if everything works out right. Correct?
That's correct, Felix. We are looking to see if that we can take over Mars and, you know, move all of our human, you know, population there someday. And if it was me, I would be like you, Felix. I'd probably start with my mother-in-law.
I'd like to say thank you very much to Funky Felix out there in the field, gathering all that useful information. And, well, also to Maggie and Kim, also field reporters. Now, the wonderful thing is that someday we may make it to Mars. And hopefully it's not with guys like Eugene at the helm.